Hello and welcome to Knife Delights. This is another way back Wednesday video. Yeah, great open tag started by the man, the legend, the curator of cutlery himself, Warthog. Thank you so much, Rick, for starting this great open tag. We get to travel back in time and look at some old vintage pieces. And folks, I think I picked up, the other day, a terrific find, a fantastic find in the antique store. What we have here is a Western knife and an Estwing hatchet, and it came in this here. Now this hatchet did not go with this set. I'm looking for the matching hatchet that goes with this knife. Then I'll have this pair together, and from what I understand, having the two leather pieces here really makes the set, because I guess the leather is hard to find. But this goes up into here, and then this snaps through here. I've got it taken apart because I started cleaning on it just a little bit. But before I get into a lot of details, I think this knife needs to get cleaned up just a little bit. So I'm going to get set up here, and we're going to do some refurbishing first, and then I'm going to go over the history of this model of knife and hatchet set. Well, I hope you enjoyed that musical interlude, but let's get to the actual knives and hatchet here. So this is a Western F39, and it's down on the guard down here. So if I can tip it up there so you can see it, if it'll focus. It's upside down there, but it's the F39. It has great jimping right there. Look at that. Wow. Nice upswept blade. Trailing point. Now the guard and the pommel are aluminum, and I believe that's black micarta, the insert. And that's how it gets the name the Black Beauty. And we'll take a look at the sheath here. And in typical Western style, it's got the oak leaves on it. Black sheath. It's not in the best of shape. I did use a little bit of saddle soap and gently cleaned it a little bit. And then I did put on some of this leather conditioner made by LCK Knives. And you can purchase this on Etsy. It also comes in a tube like this. Very handy. So, it's been cold in the basement. And so, it's hard to rub it in good. I need to take it upstairs and let it get warmed up, put another coat on there, and just keep rubbing on it. But it looks a lot better than when I first got it. So again, this was a knife and hatchet combo, and the hatchet had a handle just like this. It was a smaller hatchet. It's smaller than this Estwing, and it wasn't for chopping wood. It was for processing game, cutting through bones and such. So here's the leather cover for the hatchet, and again, this sheath, you thread these through the holes and snap it there, and that's how the knife would look. Knife and hatchet combo would look. Just put it in there. It'd be snapped up through there. Yeah, so it'd hang like that, and the hatchet handle hanging down there. Now, as far as I know, these were made in the 1960s. Now, I know Big J has a Western knife and hatchet set, and it's got the wood handles, and that's probably from the 80s, I believe. So I am going to be on the lookout for the matching hatchet on this. That's why I won't go super in-depth on this, because hopefully I can present it as a set when I do get the hatchet. If I can find it online at the right price at the right time, I'll get the matching hatchet so I have the complete set. Again, from what I've seen, it's easy to get the knives, it's easy to get the hatchet, or easier to get those, but it's hard to get this combo set with the leathers. So we'll just see how my luck runs on that. Now, real briefly on this hatchet, this is an Estwing right there, and they're out of Rockford, Illinois. They are still in business. It's got a patent number on there, and I contacted the company, and they said this model of hatchet, and sometime in the early to mid 70s, they stopped putting the notch in it here. So this is probably prior to the 1970s, maybe the 60s, 50s, I don't know. Got this nice stacked leather. He said really the only way that you could get the date on this would be on the handle, but it would pressed in, I think, underneath all the leather washers there. And I don't want to take the handle off just to find out. Now, I do know that this patent was applied for in the 1920s, and the fact that this has a brass plate here, and just looking at the age of it, I'm thinking this is one of their earlier models, especially since it still has a patent number on it. Now, I'm not real up to date on patent law, but I think a patent only lasts for like 14 or 15 years, and if that was the case, I would think they'd stop putting the patent number on there. But I don't know. Maybe maybe they always kept it on there. I don't know. But if it was applied for in the 20s and it lasted 15 years, well, then this would be, somewhere starting from the 20s up until the 70s. So about a 50-year span there. I have started to polish on it, clean it just a little bit. And I don't know if this will come through, but it looks like that was black paint. I don't know if that's, if you see on there, it looks like it was painted black and the black wore off, but I'm not sure. I don't know if to restore it, if I should paint that black or not. There's a better shot. I don't know if that's just the patina or if it was actually painted black. Hard to say, hard to say. But anyway, I'm going to stop with this for today. Thanks again, Warthog, for this great open tag. Down here in the bottom right hand corner, I'll put a link to one of my playlists. Down here in the middle is that round knife delights, so you can just hit that if you'd like to subscribe. Down in the lower left hand corner, well, that's just the next video that YouTube thinks you should watch. So until next time, have a very delightful day.